One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik. Eccentric. Data plus feelings. 5 to 10% of the US population could be considered quirky or weird, but only 1 in 10,000 could truly be considered pure eccentrics. Odd, individualistic, unique, innovative, progressive, idiosyncratic, radical, uncustomary, unconventional, non-traditional. All ways to describe eccentric people. Hallmarks of an eccentric human can be unique personal style, a different way of thinking, and odd behaviors, but only compared to the norm. Eccentrics are visionaries that change the world, but sometimes they're unable to find their shoes. Most eccentrics display curiosity, creativity, idealism, and enjoy better mental health than the general populace. I've slid up and down the scale of eccentricity since I was a kid. On the index, I'm about a 6.5 out of 10 right now, if 10 is Nikola Tesla and 1 is the quiet secretary at your Lutheran church. I've been an 8.4. My family, my businesses demand that I moderate a bit. Here's a story of the most eccentric human I know and one of my personal mentors. This guy is an artist, the real kind. Oil paint, watercolors, photography, pencils and pens. That alone could place him high on the index. But there's more. He's the most productive artist I've ever met. He builds houses with his hands. He does stonework, even building his own stone building over the course of decades. He cuts down trees, mills the lumber, and then makes cabinets, trim, flooring, and siding. He hunts, fishes, and a deep lover of nature. He's a lover of literature and fine art. He owns an island in Canada. He can fly a plane. He shot a moose with a flintlock rifle. We did a Canadian wilderness expedition together where a plane dropped us off. We humped 1800 styles photography gear through the wilderness and took old-timey pictures of rivers and waterfalls that humans have rarely seen. We trekked tons of miles to find native petroglyphs and drifted silently in canoes through ancient wild rice flats. That's all fine, but there's still more. He loves his family, immediate and extended. Sometimes it seems like he's in his own world, but he considers others deeply. He teaches my son to oil paint. He taught me what good really was and what good adds to your life. He taught me the pace of an eccentric and what products come from that pace. He is a true 9.4 out of a 10 eccentric. He makes sure people around him experience life like he does, making everything an adventure. His wife is a maverick on another level as well. They've created an inspirational life together with their effort and individualism. I'm sure eccentrics cannot function to their max capacity without a bold, commanding human besides them. Partnering with a true eccentric cannot be easy, but it must be thrilling. To be in their ecosystem is a pleasure and a gift not taken for granted. I think about eccentricism a lot. I loved restoring antique furniture as a kid. I built stuff all the time, and I still do. I love exploring the wilderness and abandoned historic homes. And I could stare into a clear, calm lake for hours, looking at the world below. I wear tracksuits. I wear suits and ties. I wear whites, the traditional uniform of a master craftsperson, all with pride. I consider myself a productive artist, but on a smaller scale than my eccentric mentor. I desire adventure, both in solitude and with my people. I love pure idealism, thought experiments, envisioning. But the light bill has to be paid, and my people need a firm-handed, steady manager. Job costing has to be verified, and one-on-ones need to be administered. For the life I want to live, I'm not sure I can be a 9.4 right now. I can moderate down to a 6 to 7 for the sake of my current goals. But I'm looking forward to going ham into eccentricism in the next stage of life. This has been One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik.